Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's lunchtime here, and I was having an urge to do some intuitive stitching on my fabric masterboard. And if you don't know, I have been putting a hashtag to it so you can all just come in and use the hashtag so I can see what you're working on, which is kind of cool. I need to go into my live here for a moment and make some changes. I hope everybody's doing well. All right, where did it go? Live. Come on, you can do it. I wanted to bring up my YouTube so I can get my chat out, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that's all right. We will just keep working on different things. So let's get back to it. I didn't pull out my live chat, so I will just be seeing what is on um StreamYards. So that's all right. So I pulled out some thread because I thought I would start doing little bits and pieces. Now, since I was here before, I have added some new pieces and I just pinned them down. Hey, Kelsey. I just pinned them down so I can do and stitch them. So I've added the arms. I've added some starfish. I created eyes out of a piece of sequined lace. I've added different colors, uh, lots of see-through fabrics, so more like a gauze. And I wanted to add that because it adds depth to your stitching. This is an impromptu, by the way, everybody. I have just decided to come on and just stitch away and do a little bit and have some fun stitching intuitively, which is what I'm going to do. I don't know if anybody else is on, but at this point, I have some time and I've done a lot of stuff this morning already, so I'm going to just enjoy my time stitching a little bit. So I just pulled out one piece. You can see it's just one. And I'm just going to do some stitching. So what has everybody else been up to today? For me, I have been up and I've taken the both pups for walks. I have over 3,000 steps in already before noon. And what else did I do? I got the recycle out. I mowed the lawn, cleaned up a little bit, just, typical stuff. And then I thought, it's time for me. It's time for me to just sit and stitch. And I'm going to take this rust color, um, and I think I'm going to use it on here. I haven't decided what I actually wanted to do on this one, but I do have it in a couple of different places. You went to the Dollar Tree? Oh, you didn't find one? Oh, hardback book cover. Oh, I have two, but I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet. Um, I had read some. Uh, I'm trying to think of the author. Let me turn around and look and see if I can see the book. Dan Brown. I have read a couple Dan Browns, and I took one apart, and I still have another one. So I read them, and I was going to keep them, and then I thought, no, I think I will just play, and use them up and use them for ephemera and different things like that. But yeah, so I want to put this somewhere where there's a contrast. And I think I'm going to start up in this corner. I know ours, I don't think ours has hardback books in that I've noticed. Only certain ones, only certain ones. So I'm just going to do a simple running stitch along the bottom because this one is definitely just added. So it didn't have the basting stitch to it, so I didn't add that. But so I did go live yesterday, and I did a little bit of carving. The day before I did Twinchies. I still have to do my lunar illuminations. I did not forget. I have an idea of what I want to do with that, and I just have to sit down and do it. Hey, hi, Stowe Handmade Jewelry. I think you're new. I don't remember seeing you, and if you were here, I'm sorry I didn't remember. But yesterday I was doing some wood carving, which I still have some things to complete on that as well. So my stitching is going to be just random, and it's just intuitive. So it's do whatever makes you feel happy. And I am just doing a simple running stitch because it's intuitive, it's relaxing, and it's mine to do what I want. And you can do what you want on yours as well. Thank you. I don't think that link, I don't know if I can. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to pull you up on my phone for the chat so I can see. Let me just turn down my volume so I don't blast everybody out and go into my own live view channel live. Oop, back. Come on. View channel. There I am. Because I can't click on the links because I don't have my YouTube open on my computer. So I need to go to, oh, yes, I am subscribed. There we go. You have 958 subscribers. Awesome. But now at least I can see the links and stuff. And if I don't have somebody, I can go in and subscribe. So I already am subscribed. I ordered a couple of different books today, a couple of little crochet books, actually. Nah, I got a darn knot. How does that happen? Like, oh, there it goes. Um, using small crochet hooks and doing origami crochet. So I had gotten some of those, and I am excited to do some of that. That I usually do in the evenings when I am ready to settle down for the night. I will pull up my crochet hooks and my crocheting or my coloring, whichever the case may be. And I will sit and just watch YouTube and crochet or color in the evenings. So now I am going to go back the other way because this is just random. This is just random. So I didn't expect anybody to find me today because I thought, this is just for fun. So, hey, Trevor, nice to see you. I'm not carving today. I'm sorry. I'm just doing stuff on my fabric masterboard where I can just stitch and enjoy the process. How's your day going, Trevor? We are actually warm here today, and I got the grass mowed. Yeah, it was busy, busy. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. I remember to keep this up here. I gotta put a pin in here because it keeps sticking out. I'll just use this pin and pin that so it doesn't keep flopping. So I thought, well, I had the urge to do some stitching, and it was either do a live or a video, and I decided to opt for a live. Don't ask me why. I just don't like editing videos, or anything like that. Sometimes I just go on and I create the live, but as a private, and then come on and, hey, Evie, how are you? So that's all right. I thought I would just pop on and see what everybody's up to, because tomorrow, my son has off tomorrow for the first. They opted for the Friday instead of the Wednesday, so we'll probably be out doing things, and or doing things here. We're just to a point where I'm going to get the lathe set up so I can do some lathe work. I have some ideas that I want to do. So we're going to play with that. He's going to help me learn the ropes, so to speak, with running the lathe, because he runs a lathe and stuff every day, but he's a machinist, so he's working with metal, and so he knows pretty much about how to use a lathe, but he's gonna show me, and we're actually going to be creating some bowls and stuff like that. So anyway, it's nice to see everybody here. I'm just doing a little bit of stitching. Hey, Doretha, nice to see you. Yes, please do hit that like button. That's kind of important. It helps the algorithm push out my. Oh, it's gonna be a hoot. With the lathe work, I told him he's gonna have to take videos and stuff too. So we'll be playing with that. And our neighbor, he does pens and different things as well on the lathe. So I'm looking forward to learning a little bit on that. So we do have the laser. We do laser work and woodworking and stuff. And my son's looking into getting a CNC machine. So we've been prepping for that. And but I want to learn a little bit more on the lathe, because there are some things that I saw in Lee Valley when I was in there getting my carving knives. They they had some really cool flowers that they've made on the lathe, and I want to try that. I do. So, but he wants to do the resin bowls and stuff like that on it, but practice. We need some practice. But with intuitive stitching, just to get back to stitching, hey Billy, nice to see you. With intuitive stitching, it's nothing perfect. It's perfectly imperfect. You just stitch and you go and just random. It doesn't matter. Lee Valley has a huge clearance on pen and bowl blanks right now. Oh, I'll have to tell my son. I'll have to tell my son. He might like that. And we can go to Lee Valley and uh, we were just at the boat place. Oh, and I think I forgot to tell him to take his trailer tag. Crap, because we were gonna do some fishing. But I know you guys don't really want to see stitching, but it's something that I do. It's different, and it's actually what I'm working towards is coming out to something like this. And you really can't see that because that light is like really bad. So this is kind of what I'm going to work towards is something unique. And you start with your background stitches, just randomly. So that's kind of where this is going. It's just random. Thanks, Kelsey. So I know for the guys, stitching is not your thing, so I understand if you don't hang out. But I will be getting into more stuff that you guys will like. I also have my leather cut, so I have more book covers that I will be making. I've got that, and I want to do some leather ATCs. So I will be doing some hand carved leather live, but I'll be doing impromptus. So, do hit that bell, everybody, so you are notified and all that good stuff. Hey, Jackie. And that way you can know what I'm doing, because usually in the title I do put what I'm. Yes, of course they are, Kelsey. Of course they are. I didn't know if you could see it very well because it looks kind of dark. The lighting is just not and my stitching is we do quilting and embroidery, machine embroidery too. Lori does the sewing, you do the computer layout. Awesome. I used to do machine embroidery a long time ago. I do quilting. I actually have a king size quilt that I'm hand quilting. And I've done machine embroidery, I've done designing, but I had sold my program, which is like, I wish I didn't, because to be able to design for everybody who does use the machine, it would have been something. So that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's nice to know. Yeah, the computer layout's fun. I like doing that for the embroidery more than more than the sewing itself. Um, my son just got a shirt press, so we can do some hats and shirts to take with us when we go up to Banff and Canmore for the markets. Hey, mediocre arts and crafts, it's Bug, right? Whatever Bug is, I don't know. I just saw everybody calling you Bug. But yeah, we are expanding, a lot of the different things that we actually do for the markets. So that's why I want to get into have some of my carvings done, and I want to have some of my leather book covers completed so we can take them and have that all good to go. Yes, please do subscribe to everybody's channels. You just never know what you're going to see. Just like Trevor there says, his wife does quilting and stitching and everything. So check them out. Yeah, a lot of things is subscription these days. All right, now I'm going to pull this one to the back because I am out of thread. Everything is fringing, which is fine. I don't mind it fringing. But this is what you start off with when you're doing your intuitive stitching. You just do random. Make it fun, make it playful, have some, uniqueness going on because the same here in the background. There's nothing, oops, got everything all over. The same here, I just started with all of these and then I went and I braided and I left them hang. So you don't have to cut everything and do everything like that, just incorporate it into your stitching. So, and do some uniqueness and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's kind of what I like to do. I like doing, unique things and different things. And this is where I like pulling out like the variegated yarn. Like this one is all knotted, but it's okay. We'll just pull it out and use it up. And this is what happens if you don't wrap it up and put it away properly. It just gets tangled up into nothingness. So what I do is I take this and I'll get a piece big enough and I'll just cut it off. Like I said, it's it's just thread. It's fine. It's just fine. So now I'm going to take two strands and pull out two strands. Or if your cat plays with it, yes, exactly. So I am just pulling out two strands, and the easiest way for me is to put the end between my knees and then just pull it out. So, and then I'm going to get a bigger threaded needle, and this one is a sharp. It's a little heavier, but that's okay. Use what you have. You don't have to worry about anything in particular, with needles and stuff, unless you're doing something that requires a specific needle, then that's different. But for me, with this, and it is just random, it's fun. And that's what I want this fabric masterboard to be, is fun. So that's what we're doing. All right. Now what do I want to do? I started this. This is good. This is down. And I'm thinking I like this purple because it's a variegated purple. I am going to put that around around the wings. I think that looks like a good spot. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start and work that and put the stuff behind the wings and then pin it because I want it to stay put. So I'm going to do the same as I did on the other one, the blanket stitch. Thanks, Kelsey, for sharing everybody's channels. It's great to have everybody subbing to everybody and helping everybody reach their goals. That's important. I had a lot of help getting to mine, and I appreciate it like you would not believe. All right. So now I'm just going to do a blanket stitch on this one. Coming up. And I'm trying to remember, it's been a long time to, I know what I need to do is wrap it around. I'm just trying to get you in position here that you can see what I'm doing. Ow, the pin stuck me. I hate when that happens. Ugh, pull everything apart, why don't you? I'm glad it was all pinned. It's not going to go anywhere this way. People are subbing faster this summer. Maybe there's a seasonality thing. I don't know. Either that or it's just too hot outside and everybody's inside saying, now what can I do? So we're watching YouTube. That's what we're doing. We're helping people reach our goals. My goal, what I'd like to see happen, is 100 likes on my video. 100 likes. Hit the thumb. That's what I want. I want 100 likes on my videos. It doesn't have to happen all at once, but I would like my videos to hit 100 likes. That's my next goal. I've hit my 1,000 subbies and beyond. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Like 100% appreciate it. I am so over the moon with that. And I am now just wanting to hit 100 likes because I do have a Ko-fi shop. And if you wanted to support via that way, that's great. But I am not going to monetize on YouTube. I don't think I will anyways, because it's a battle when if you don't have enough people watching at certain times, you end up losing your hours, and then you have to struggle in order to rebuild those hours. But 100 likes, yeah, that's my thing. That's what I want to do. I want to hit 100 likes on my videos. And I think that's just as important as it is to being monetized. Because if you don't have people watching and you don't have people liking or commenting, your channel's not going to go anywhere. And I know that because I've had a channel before. Yes, you can lose hours. If you don't if say within 365 days, it's a rolling year. So when one day drops off, you've got to make sure that that next day that's coming on has enough hours to cover that other hours, or you lose those hours and you have to start all over again. It's a stressful thing. So that's what I thought. It's easier for me to have a coffee shop, Kofi coffee, whatever you want to call it. It's easier to do that than it is to battle YouTube and struggle with hours every day. I don't want this stress. I don't want this stress. I just want likes. I just want people to like my videos. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. Get the algorithm out there, and wouldn't it be neat to get a YouTube button? That is that is what I think is an ultimate goal is to get the silver button one day, maybe before I die. Who knows? But yes, it is a struggle that you have to work on every single day because you have to watch. Because I had almost my 4,000 hours and I had a really good short hit over 3,000 views. And when that dropped off, so did my views, my hours. You have to continuously build that. So be prepared. It's a labor of love, you know. If you really have that opportunity to hit that goal, well, then that is great. Like if you get enough people watching all the time, that'd be great. So I lost all that. And I even said like, what the heck happened? I was almost at my 4,000 and it just boom, half of it gone. So because I didn't have another one hit wonder to to hit that goal, and it just dropped down. So it's a challenge when you want to stay monetized. It's not just, oh, I hit my 1,000 and oh, I've got my 4,000 hours. It just doesn't work that way. Yes, exactly, Trevor. You have to have mega, mega, mega viewers. Like your views are so important because if people stop watching or don't watch your other older videos, then you lose. It's not as simple as everybody says. Because, like I said, this is my second rodeo here. And I know what my first channel did. I was monetized in like no time. But if you don't have people continuously watching, you're not going to, get anywhere because they're not interested in your stuff. Then you lose what you had. It's just not going to grow. So you have to make sure that the people that are subbing to you and watching your stuff are actually being here and watching your stuff. Like, not everybody can watch all the time, and that's understood. But, it's people who really want to see what you're doing is important, not just numbers. Because you can have 100,000 subs, and if you only have a few watching, it makes it difficult. It really makes it difficult. But that's right. Like I said, my goal is likes. Let's do the likes. That is important. That's fun. Having people hit that like button, that's a good goal because that helps other people see your stuff, right? So I'm getting there. I'm slowly tacking down things and moving things around and making a mess, actually. I should have tacked everything down, but that's all right. Yep. You gotta build up your good stable base before you can ride the bull, right? All right, let's go the other way now. And I'm just doing a black blanket stitch around the edge. These would look cute if you did a bunch of random intuitive fabric masterboards and put them all together. Wouldn't this look really cool on a quilt? Like having this hand done all in sections. I think you're ride the bull. Oh wow. Anyway, so I just thought I would come on and do some little bits of stitching, and for those people that are following along with my fabric master board to see where I am on doing this. But yes, I think this would make a really cool quilt if you had a bunch of squares or even a lap quilt or make it a centerpiece. That would be really nice as well. But yeah. So yesterday was a busy day as well. I smoked meatballs. Yes, like a crazy quilt. I smoked meatballs on the smoker, and OMG, they were so yummy. I love cooking on the a smoker grill, and I mixed it with ground beef and ground pork, and then added all the spices in, and then I put them on the smoker for an hour, and they were so juicy tasty. They were really good. We had meatball subs is what we did. And then tonight we're just gonna have salad and some meatballs or meatball sub. That will be really good for supper with the leftovers. Oh, yeah. You make the meatballs about yay round and then just put them out on the smoker, and, oh, the flavor was so intense. It was great. It was great. And then we had the, sauce, and I let them simmer in the a mix of pizza sauce and marinara sauce with some seasonings, and I left them simmer for about 45 minutes, and then we had subs. They were so good. They were so good. So now I want to go and continue through, but I don't want to stitch the arm there, so I got to move the arm for a minute while I finish stitching my wings. You're cooking a brisket? Ooh, yes, we did a smoked brisket. It's awesome. We do that a lot. I like smoked anything. Um, no, I cooked them till they were almost done. They were about 150 to 155 internal temp, and then I pulled them off after I rotate them quite a bit, and every 15 minutes I was turning them, and they came out so, so good because I wanted to, make sure all the sides had a little bit of the browning to it. You having any kind of bad brisket? Let me just show you a photo. I took pictures. I did. Yes, see? There's the grill. There's the hot dogs, the meatballs. They're really, really, really good. And then I just would turn them. And then when they got to that 150 internal temp, then I took them off and I simmered them in the sauce. Yes, definitely. You do your favorite seasonings and stuff in them. I did a mix of salt, pepper, onion, garlic, and Italian seasoning in them, and I added the same seasonings into the sauce as well. The sauce we used was pizza sauce and a portobello marinara, and I used those 2 together and let that simmer a little bit, and then when the meatballs were done, I threw the meatballs in and left them simmer for about 45 minutes. And my son had some for leftovers, and he says, "Oh my god, they tasted so good leftover." So, yes, make sure you make enough. Make sure you make enough because they won't last. They were really, really good. You're starving, Kelsey. Brisket and mushrooms, yes. Yes. I love brisket too. I like when they cook points and stuff on the smoker and they get so caramelized and oh my gosh. Yes, food. I haven't had lunch. I came down here instead. All right, so I did this wing. I don't know if you can see because it is lighter, and that one it's just a light purple on the wing. So I'm going to go down through, make a knot. So yeah, if you got a smoker or, even just putting them on the grill, um, that is, one of the things that it just is so nice. The flavor of a grill, just put the meatballs out there on the grill. Oh, now I got a knot. Oh well, let's make another knot. I'm a little sniffy because I was outside today. We had bad air quality um, the past couple of days, so I knew I was going to be sniffy. Um, Saskatchewan, the air is coming backwards from Saskatchewan, and we're getting smoke. All right, so I got one wing down, which is good, and that's underneath, and I want this to go underneath because that's the arm. I found this sequence stuff, and that's the arm. All right, so we have the other side to do. Do I have enough? Maybe not, but that's all right. We'll just make a knot and continue on. So yeah, we had from Cobb's Bread, my son brought home um, some really, really soft sourdough buns. Oh my God, they were so good. So, so good. All right. Let's just move this guy out of the way for now. I can add him later. Just throwing the pins in there so I can rearrange things here. No, don't pull out. I should have left that pin in there because that's not stabilized. That's what happens. All right, there we go. That's better. Pull this over here. This down here because it goes underneath. And that's there we go. Now let's just get this knot in there so we can start without pulling it up. Bye, Trevor. Thanks for stopping in. So I'm going to do the other wing, and this will give you ideas of exactly, what you need to do or try to do. It's just intuitive, it's just, oh, this stitch will look good here, and oh, this stitch will look good there. And I knew, not everybody, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's all right. Ah, it came undone. Let's re-thread it. Good thing it has a big enough eye because it easier. Yeah, right? We made him hungry. We made him hungry. I'm sorry, Trevor. He is in I think he's in Canada, but I'm not sure if he's in Manitoba or Saskatchewan. I can't remember. I'm sorry. We made everybody hungry. They're leaving now. But yeah, so working on the fabric masterboard, you could also stitch on paper masterboards. You can do it by hand and create unique stitches as well. This one you'll probably be able to see a little better because it's darker. And this is also tacking down the other stuff that I haven't tacked down, which is good. But after I finish this one, I'll let everybody go. I just wanted to come on and stitch a little bit so you could see where I am with my Fabric Masterboard. I also had this advertised on I Totally Love It. So she put it on her news bulletin thing that she does. And I am going to keep checking in to see what everybody's doing and if they're doing it. And, it doesn't have to be big either. Your fabric masterboard you can do start out with 5 by 5. You could do small ones. It doesn't have to be huge by any means. Oh, again, that's because I'm running out of thread. Ah, undo, undo, undo. Yeah, I like blanket stitching. It's a fun one to do. I think I only used it once or twice throughout the other one. All right, since I'm running out of the thread there, I'm going to go back down through and knot it. And put a knot in there. And be done. And I will finish this off camera. So I hope this gives everybody some inspiration of what you can do with your fabric masterboard. Once you do these, they would make nice book covers as well, journal covers. You make it to the size of the journal that you want to do, and you can use it for that. They could be good for anything. You can cut them up and just restitch the edges if you want to. So today we just did some random running stitches up here, and we've done blanket stitches around the wings. And next time I come on, I will, or I get the urge to do intuitive stitching, which is basically what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing until I get here. Um, we'll work on something new because I will work on this as I go. You will see it in bits and pieces. So, hey, Handmade Haven Studios, how are you? I am just getting ready to sign off. I've been on for 45 minutes, and I think that's, that's great for everybody who wants to get their stitching going. Thanks, Kelsey, for putting in their link. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for being here. From my quiet corner to yours, happy stitching. Have a great holiday week and be safe. Bye, everybody.